This is funny, but you said no EHD tonight. That's barely fucking I don't even know.
Okay, so, minor, Aiden Underground, is trying to take down his best friend of 50 years, Dickers. Now, Dickers and Aiden used to have a very rich and meaningful relationship. Unfortunately, there was a fallout because it turns out that Dickers is a trans man, okay, and has a so Aiden could not take that. Aiden, the moment that he saw Dickers' pussy, he backed out. And Dickers was like, sorry. The UK system for getting gender affirmation care is super inaccessible and you're stuck on the wait list for a very long time. So naturally, because of the whole relationship fallout, Aiden decided to snark Dickers' private relationships, okay? Dickers would claim that he was in an open relationship with a prostitute who specializes in allegedly sugar mama work. Now, I have cause to believe that I feel like this is a lie. The fact that Dickers is in an open-ended relationship seems to be a lie because it just seems as though that he is actually saying that in order to cheat with schizo woman online, okay? It seems as though he wants to have his cake and eat it too. He lies about his girlfriend being open, and he lies to the woman that he's trying to solicit news from because the woman do not know that he actually has a relationship in the first place. So here we are, okay? This beautiful gay couple now divided. This one great land now torn asunder, split into two. Okay, all right. And then Aiden would talk about this at the very beginning of his stream. I don't think he talks about this anymore, but we'll have to see. Okay, we're going to use the transcript. So is that a fucking 12-hour stream?
Have moved.
Oh my god, Jesus, Joe.
I also got a haircut. Couldn't tell. This is my new place. I didn't ping the server. Oh yeah, I just did actually. You're streaming late? Yeah, I know.
By the way, I could never stand red LED lights as your mood lighting. It just makes me angry. I don't know who the fuck can ever put up like red LED lighting. Who, like, you must be a fucking psychopath to put up red LED lighting. That is unacceptable, okay? This is crazy lighting, okay? Why would you ever, it's like you might as well do light mode for Discord like Dickers does.
Oh, my setup like just got.
Because when you are in that lighting, it feels so much more easier to be angry. Or maybe that's something that he's looking for.
Done. So, yeah. What is up, people? We're in a new place. Let me turn up the audio. Hold up.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Red is good if you want low light that you can sleep in. Red is also good if you want to process film. And you need to dip the film paper in chemicals so then it would slowly reveal itself as it fucking dries out while hanging. Okay?
Aiden, explain your betrayal recently besides your haircut. What betrayal? I don't know what you're talking about.
Bro, Aiden is so much like a woman that he backstabs like, okay, stop. Not funny.
Hold on.
Is the accent that kills me? What, you never heard a Californian Valley girl accent before? Bigot?
Let's turn this shit up.
What the fuck? Okay, hold on. Let's turn this shit down, okay? Ow.
There we go. So I like put together my setup's put together and everything, but I didn't do any of the, like, I'm autistic
Aiden
about
jump
wire
scare, what
management,
the fuck?
so I didn't do any of the wire management, and it's like bugging the fuck out of me. I was gonna literally just like delay streams. I could do wire management. Thank you so much, Starfish, with the $5. Thank you, Balls Mahone, with the other $5. Starfish says, oh God, what is that? That's just me. There's someone in your closet. Which one, buddy? Which one? I got a fucking big place now. This couch, the one that's.
Bro, you're so obviously a fucking rich kid, Aiden. Come the fuck on, bro. Dude, literally, dude, I can't believe I took anything from you ever, bro. You are a privileged, spoiled, rich brat, okay? That's who you are. You're a loser. Why would you ever moral frog to me about anything ever regarding leftism and freedom and poverty and whatever the fuck? Bro, you're just like me for real, okay? We are both rich kids with rich parents, okay? I don't want to hear it. I literally don't want to hear it. But at least I am living alone, paying my own bills, I don't even know. You probably got your lease signed by your parents. Okay, I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. Okay.
Behind me, I don't sleep on that shit. I was sleeping on a couch for 3 years. Okay, I have my own bed now. It's awesome. We made it off the couch.
Okay, just to be very clear, my mom did sign it with me, but at the time, I was making more than her. Out of content creation, I was making more than her somehow, okay? By some miraculous standard, okay? Because she was trying out some other things, so.
Place is like pretty fucking big, all things considered. Like I could like literally should have done like a housewarming party stream. I should have invited all the LA streamers over to like a housewarming party.
Bro, look at the way that he's like drinking from the cup, bro. Look at the little sippy cup. Fuck me.
We're gonna work on the angle a little bit. The server betrayal, super important. I don't know what you're talking about. Actually, I have no idea what you're talking about. I don't like your new place. Find another one. I'll think about it. I had such a fucking... Dude, yesterday was so good. You guys, I thought I was going to go live yesterday, but yesterday was just like such a fucking great day.
Did you finally have a bowel movement? Did you finally have sex? What's going on?
Thank you for the 2 starfish. We are rich as fuck. True. Just don't ever cut your hair. I just got the cut yesterday. It's growing in. We got a fade. Okay, you got to give it some time. I also got out of the shower, so it's wet. What's the green light in the background? It's distracting. Oh, that's from my oven, I think. It's the timer. You want me to get rid of it? We can do. Listen, folks, we're working on this. This is a work in progress. I'm still decorating. So, why did you car react?
Yeah, how many slaves did you use for redecoration?
Wait, I car reacted it?
Are you gonna have a dog in the corner that you get to shock whenever it moves?
Wait, okay, so you know how Discord has it so like you double tap a message and you can react? For whatever reason, my default emoji is a car react. So I've just been car reacting people by mistake now for like, it's been going on now for a month. How many of you have I car reacted? I don't know how to change it. Still no join button?
Bro, I feel like Aiden is very endearing, but at the same time, he is also evil. So it's like, man, cool.
Watch Shmuley in Iceland. I will. We have a lot to watch. I know we have the late night audience here tonight, so I have an announcement for all of you. We're not doing anything, nothing to do with Destiny, nothing to do with Ethan, that's going to be more for the daytime audience. So for tonight, we're going to get more into the shitter stuff. There will be no Destiny once again, no Ethan, no Hassan, no Owlish, no Foodshops, no, who else? No, the whole cast of characters you've gotten used to will not.
Is he? Oh, bro, I think the way that he fucking commentates is so fucking funny, bro. Like, I can't take his voice seriously. Like, the way that he says it is so fucking hilarious, bro. Oh my god. No Foodshops, no Owlish, no Ethan, no Destiny.
Be around tonight.
Bro. Base. Wait, then what is his content gonna be? That's pretty much his entire content cycle, bro.
Anyways, what? ACC, we might have some of that, okay? We might have some of that. Now, I was going to watch the EDP documentary, but then I realized that Mike Klum, or whatever the fuck his name is, isn't making money through YouTube off this documentary. And I think that, you know, I'm not going to claim to be some fucking social justice warrior or whatever, but that's pretty shitty. I know what that feels like. I've lost out on like a lot of money from videos in the past. I get it. I know what it feels like. It sucks. And if I was to just sit here and freeboot that and get super chats or whatever.
Bro, fucking thank God, okay? You're already rich enough.
You know, I
make sure to watch your counterparts. I gotta say, ZerZerD, okay, I'm pretty sure, are you a snarker? It doesn't really matter, but don't worry, I got it saved, okay? I got you.
I think everyone else is already doing that, so there's no point in me recovering that, and be much more interesting if I was to just watch it myself and tell you guys what I thought, which is what I did. So I made just some notes about the EDP documentary that I've written down for you, and thank you for the
I'm anti what?
10, by the way, I'll read that in 1 second.
I don't know what the fuck that means.
I wanted to say, I guess, that I'm not somebody that likes to. I'm gonna sound like the people that were crying a little bit about the Epstein shit or the Epstein memes or whatever. This guy is like, he's not just a or whatever. He's just like canonically like fuck or comically fucking evil. Like it's like crazy. I don't even think this guy should be the subject of memes. I think people should I think he should be in prison for life. I think somebody like that is beyond rehabilitation. I'm not one to say that very much, but like if there's ever a case for preventative imprisonment for life, I believe that guy's like your prime candidate. The fact that he's not in prison is But B, I don't even like the idea of him being the subject of memes anymore because I think it sort of humorizes or sort of lightens just what a threat this guy is, and trust me, he's a huge threat. I mean, I think it was at the beginning when the guy who first exposed him was talking. It was like 2 girls he messaged, but 130 accounts of underage girls that he was following. That's the 2 that got it forwarded to Alex Rosen. He goes and initiates with what he believes is another 13-year-old girl that turned out to be Alex Rosen. And then after that, we have the shit in the Gideon server and everything else. Like, this guy is a fucking maniac. He's sick. And what he does throughout the entirety of the, like, you'll notice that.
Bro, I don't care. I don't care, man. What is this? I don't care about the EDP documentary. Okay, who the fuck is EDP? Nobody knows who that person is anyway. Oh, and that's not
like as good or organizations 18 or just on the line or something, and they didn't an adult that just turns out not to be. Anyways.
Meow.
So
Meow?
I think
Meow?
we have a bit of an elephant in the room.
Yeah.
I'm personally.
Is it a dick-shaped elephant?
No, despite what people have been saying. I've never sexted this Liz person. I've never been in a relationship with this Liz person. I've never been attracted to this Liz person. The only thing that sort of looks like it maybe is when she sends me an unsolicited photo of herself. All of our DMs have been leaked. When she sends me, and it's literally, look at the DMs, wholly unsolicited, when she sends me an unsolicited photo of herself, and my reply is, damn. Now, my interest...
What? What? This guy's not a real bro. Dude. Oh my! I can't. It's just like I think it's so fucking funny. This like little guy, he's like he doesn't know how to respond to a woman sending him like news or something, and he's like, "Damn!" Like what the fuck, bro? I can't. This is just This is killing me, bro. This is killing me for real.
Like to see not. Thank you, Balls Mahone, with the $20. Do you think the AI chatbot is saving children? I don't even think I made it there. $2 for Midge. Yucky haircut? I'm just supposed to not get my haircut?
Yeah, you look like a fucking chia pet, Aiden. Aiden, broccoli hair. Hello. Yeah, you look like a chia pet. Okay.
Is that what I'm supposed to do? But I don't know. I'd like to see some studies conducted. Anyways. So I think we have a bit of an elephant in the room. Personally. No, despite what people have been saying, I've never sexted this Liz person. I've never been in a relationship with this Liz person. I've never been attracted to this Liz person. The only thing that sort of looks like it maybe is when she sends me an unsolicited photo of herself. All of our DMs have been leaked. When she sends me, and it's literally, look at the DMs, wholly unsolicited, when she sends me an unsolicited photo of herself, and my reply is, damn.
I can't, bro. This guy's not a real person. I just refuse to believe that Aiden is actually a real person. This person, I don't know if Aiden like is trying to do this humor on purpose or not, but this is the funniest shit in the world. It's like fucking Malcolm in the Middle, where it's like, it's so awkward and cringe, and the comedic humor is like it's on point. The comedic humor is like unironically on point. Like it's so fucking funny, bro.
Now, my interest in speaking to this person was for the leaks. That's pretty evident if you look at our discussions. When she actually leaked it, there was no use anymore. And that's kind of mean to say. But, like, you know, I just wanted to see what happened with you and Dicker. It's like, it's not like I enjoy, you know, talking to you or whatever. I'm 6 foot. Yeah, because she asked me what my height was. She was obviously flirting with me. And I was obviously being like friendly or whatever, so we could stay on the leaks. But no, I'm just
Bro, can you just imagine Aiden like being hit on by like this fucking 30, I'm assuming 30s-year-old cougar, like this awkward 21-year-old Aiden, and him just going, no, 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 okay, stop. Just like, no, 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 stop, okay? I just want to focus on the leaks, okay? Stop, okay, stop sending me, okay? I just want to focus on the leaks. I don't know why you're sending me nudes, okay? This has nothing to do with anything. Stop. Just imagine. It must be so fucking awkward, bro.
Listen, there are a lot of e-bitches I want to fuck.
Yeah, if all the e-bitches were guys.
There are a lot of e-bitches I want to fuck, but they all have there's a very specific type.
Yeah, keep going.
And she's just not that. I'm not into blonde women.
No, you're into men, Aiden. Aiden, you're into boys, okay? You fucking weirdo. You up to some freaky shit, Aiden. Aiden, hey, pay attention. You're up to some freaky deaky shit, okay?
I gotta be honest with you.
What is wrong
I'm
with
like
you?
a little blonde phobic, but
well, that didn't stop you from being so okay. Stop. Not funny. Okay.
used her? Technically, I think in a way, sure, in like a way that like people use people here like on the daily, sure. Go get her pussy? I'm not interested. I know
He wants to stay on the leaks. Isn't that worse than flirting with a woman of age? Or how about just turn her on in JPEG? Okay, here's what I'm assuming, okay? This is just my good faith talking, even though I don't owe Aiden any good faith. I'm just gonna say that. I really don't think I owe Aiden any kind of good faith, okay? Because fuck him. I think, in my opinion, right? In my opinion, maybe he was like, hey, I'm not here to flirt. I'm just here to focus on the leaks. And the woman just kept on pushing. That's my assumption. My assumption is that he made it very clear that he just wanted to focus on the leaks, but the lady was constantly trying to hit on him, okay? But that's the best faith I can possibly go, okay? Because I think the truth of the matter is most likely Aiden was leading her on purpose in order to get the leaks. Because why the fuck would that woman give him the leaks if Aiden is not interested in her? What leaks? Dickers and her were sexting. Aiden wants the dirt of Dickers and her sexting. He wants the dirt, okay? So yeah, we're talking about like snaky shit in the background, okay? That's what I'm talking about.
she's attracted to me. It's literally nothing personal. I'm not into blondes as women. I'm not into blonde women.
Yeah, okay, but did you tell her? Or were you just like leading her on the whole time? I just wish that, like, oh my god, was this ever clarified? Did I miss it? Did I miss him saying something? Because like,
are you into blonde? I'm not into
why? Mind your own business? I'm confused. You're not telling me, are you? Because it should be Aiden that you should probably say, yeah, he should mind his own business, right? You're talking about Aiden, right?
boys either.
Excuse me? So Skivity would like to disagree. Okay, stop. Not funny.
You're not wrong about Lav. Dude, somebody sent me an Instagram post the other day, and it was like,
I'm talking about Aiden. Well, again, these people are all like just a bunch of Weasley backstabbers. Like, you can tell these people hate each other. Yeah, also, like, picking out the hair color is some weird shit, okay? What exactly is the big deal about a different hair color? Blonde, black, brown? Does it even matter? As long as the person is hot? Like, I feel as though, like, being picky, romance-wise, out of, like, fucking hair color is, like, some bizarro shit, like, to me. I just think that's some bizarro shit. Yeah, it's some weird-ass shit. Okay?
like, bro, holy fuck. But then somebody sends me an Instagram post, and I click on it, and it's like, somebody's, like, fucking vaginal, like, pubic hair. And I'm like,
Aiden, I really don't need to know your Instagram algo, okay? I don't need to know your Instagram. I don't need to hear it. I don't need to hear what you're into. I really don't want to hear it, okay, Aiden? I don't want to hear it, okay? You're a fucking freak. You're a fucking weirdo, Aiden. Aiden, nobody wants to hear about you clicking on Instagram pubic hair of woman, okay? Of woman genitalia. I don't want to hear it, okay? I literally don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear what you're into. I don't want to hear what you're doing last night. I don't want to hear I don't want to hear it, okay? I just don't want to hear it. Okay.
No, they originally sent me a screenshot, so I don't know who it is. And I'm like, whose fucking vaginal pubic hair is that? Why are you sending this to me?
What? So he wants leaks about Dacres flirting a woman. I don't know the lore, but this is so confusing. You have to understand, again, they want to dig into each other's like fucking personal lives on purpose so then they could have dirt. Okay? Yeah, that's the point. That's how snaky they are. They're a bunch of snaky individuals.
Classic snarker objectification of women? Of women? I objectify men too. What are you talking about?
We know, Aiden.
I don't discriminate. Anyways.
It's so fucking funny, bro. Oh my god.
It was actually a photo of Queeman's Chan. Wait, TMI Aiden? If me telling you about his TMI, there's probably TMI to just like send me a photo of it too. Probably.
What?
Now listen.
Wait, so what a fucking bizarre person, bro. Like
What do I think? She gave me all the leaks. I did want to leak this. I wanted to interview her on my stream. I wanted Dickers. Let's not forget it. I wanted Dickers to feel what I felt. Okay? There was a
Oh, that makes sense. That makes sense. Oh, it's because okay. So it's because Dickers was making fun of Aiden and Soul Skibbity. So Dickers jumped on the opportunity to make content out of Radiant and Soul Skibbity. So Aiden is trying to procure the same thing back in revenge. Classic. Yep, I'm not surprised. Why? I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised. It's a bunch of stupid fucking opportunists, grifters, liars, and cheats, okay? Literally, like, this is a fucking hive of villainy, okay?
something a little bit poetic, in my opinion, right? Then watching Parry, like, turn on him, it was like, oh my god. Mamma mia, it was too fucking good.
He did not just say Mamma Mia, right? Did I hear wrong? He didn't just say...
But, I wanted
What?
this to, I'm a
What was
little evil.
that?
I'm
Mamma
a little
mia.
spiteful. I did want this to leak. I wasn't the one that got this to leak. I was going to.
Okay, let's be honest, okay? Even if Dickers never covered the Soul Skibbity situation, I feel like Aiden would have dug into his private life anyway, okay? See, that's the way that these people are. They're just like vindictive, hateful people, okay? Like,
So it doesn't really matter. But I was not the one that actually did it. She ended up just coming out with it on her own, I guess. And I think she is not a victim. I think that she is, and I've said this before, if you went into this with the mindset of she's a victim in any regard, she's not. She's malicious as fuck. But there is a victim here. There is a victim here. And it is not her, okay? It's us. And it's his girlfriend. I don't believe the open relationship cope for a fucking second, okay? If you buy that shit, I have a fucking bridge to sell you, okay? And then it's like, even in the open relationships that like I've heard about, it's like, you inform the other partner. But apparently, he didn't even tell her. He only told his girlfriend because of the drama.
you know what, Aiden? You spitting, okay? You spitting right now, okay? You spitting for real, okay? Aiden, I'm so proud of you. It brings a tear to my eye.
You don't have any evidence to the contrary. I'm sorry, it's an inference, right? It's super convenient. It's the fact that the probability is already reduced by the fact that supposedly the girlfriend wasn't even told until the drama started happening. I just don't believe it. I said this to Dickers directly. We had a call. But, I mean, no, there is like...
Bro, it is a miracle. It is an actual fucking miracle that Dickers and Aiden still has a fucking bridge, okay? I have no idea how the fuck they still have a bridge. I just can't possibly imagine what they get out of this relationship where they constantly try to backstab each other. Is this like a anime competitive stereotype thing where they just try to dig up dirt on one another and see who comes out on top, but then they still unite in the end against like people who are DGG? Like, what is going on here?
Something I view you as akin to there is something that is obviously, and I empathize with this a little bit, but I don't empathize with it because with the people in question for reasons. But there is something, sort of a little, I think, about like going out of your, and sure, I almost helped facilitate that, but there's something a little about leaking somebody's like sexual details out there, like, etc. It's like, right, it's kind of...
Aiden, you know what's also leaking Steven's sexual details, leaking my sexual details, leaking everybody else's sexual details except for yourself. Yeah, I agree. It's kind of I'm not gonna lie, okay? going after other relationships, hyper analyzing other things. Yeah? You think so, Aiden? You think so?
In a much smaller degree. Obviously, it's not. I'm not claiming Dickers is. Because if he was, then I would have to go to prison because I'd be an accomplice. But you know, I still think that like she's like fucking evil or whatever, right? Sex takes from the guy who brought you. So what is it? How am I supposed to know that there is an app that enables you to remotely control a fucking vibrator?
What?
How am I just like supposed to know that? I'm not claiming to be some like fucking like angel, fucking sexless angel or whatever, but I'm not going around with fucking vibrators and like whatever the fuck. I mean, it's creepy as fuck, especially as retaliation for being rejected. Yeah, you know what? Yes, we see eye to eye, and I can appreciate the empathy that Dickers had for me when that was going on to me. I appreciate it. The thing is, okay, the truth of the matter is, the worst thing for me here is the hypocrisy. I say that unironically. The worst.
Did he not just say he was only in touch with this woman for leaks? Talk about speaking out of two sides of your mouth at the same time. Bro, these people are the most heinous snakes, bro. These people are evil. Like, they'll pretend to be principled, but then they'll literally behind everyone else's back, they're collecting dirt. They'll go to the ends of the earth. They'll lead on women to collect dirt. Okay, they will lead on women to collect dirt. Just look at Cherry and Jay Stelk. How much information do you think that Jay Stelk extracted out of Cherry to do what he did? How much? Probably a fuck ton, no?
First thing here is the hypocrisy. I think that Dickers expected, like when Soul came out and leaked that shit about me or whatever, like they were doing a whole spicy VC where I was gonna go, where they wanted me to get in, so they could like basically make fun of me or whatever. I know the game. I joined. It ended up not going well for them, but we could elaborate on that later. Now, Dickers was like Dickers was the one adding me in spicy, trying to add like fuel to the fire or whatever, when shit about me, like shit about like my private sex life was being
like they literally bottle up all of the grudges, all the resentment, all the fucking hateful energy, so then they can release it, right? Are you guys seeing what I'm seeing? Like, they're just literally just bottling all of this up. They bottle all this up. They never communicate. They just bottle all of this hateful energy up, and they try to do gay ops and mine for this kind of shit in the background, like leading women on in order to acquire leaks about your supposed friend. Like, how is this not like the most heinous behavior ever? Yeah, anyway.
Leaked because I wasn't interested in somebody and didn't want to date them. He was absolutely like adding fuel to the fire there. So it's just like weird to me that when they want him to join spicy VC so I can make fun of him, absolutely nowhere to be found.
Thank you, Aiden. Retard.
Now, people keep asking me this, because I was taught, now that it's all come out, I was essentially like admitting, yeah, there was a satisfaction in it for me. But people were like asking me, so can you even in private, people that I'm cool with are asking me, and they'll all tell you the answer I gave them. So the original leak, Aiden, you can just admit that was on purpose now. And my answer is simple. I wish it was.
No, Aiden is not that smart. He's a fucking dumb fuck, dude. He's so stupid, dude. Oh my god.
I was basically planning on doing something like that anyways. But the funniest part is...
Okay, so you're just planning to be a snake anyways. That's what you're saying. It's so funny because these people also believe in tit for tat, unless it came to me, and it's like, no, doxing back is wrong. But then you have people like Aiden here literally mining information in the background because, oh, Dickers went after you and you claim that he's a hypocrite. Yeah, like, he's just so fucking shameless to me.
Somehow I'm so fucking incompetent that, yeah, okay. That one, unironically, wholeheartedly was a fucking accident. I wish I could be like badass and be like, it was on purpose. It was part of my 5D chess move or whatever. And then I took a planned vacation. I'd look cool as fuck saying that, but I'd also be a liar if I told you that, so...
You're already a liar, man.
You think he'd rather be known as a cuck over a cheater? Shamu, that's fucking crazy. I had a convo with Dick.
Oh, hey, remember when Shamu got exposed as a doxer? Yeah, me too.
About this, and I said to him,
I guess we all just moved on, right?
even if you are in an open relationship, you should just fucking lie and say you cheated. I literally said this to him. I
Why?
said this to him. You should just
Wait,
lie and
what?
say you cheated.
Okay, all right. Okay, you're not gonna believe what I'm gonna say next, okay? It's probably not good to lie in general, okay?
Your face when it happened was hilarious. You could just slow-mo your reaction to prove it. Yeah, unironically, that was an accident. And it's funny because I was literally going to do it on purpose. But when it actually happened, that was not on purpose. I'm just that fucking incompetent.
God.
It was too perfect, to be honest with you. Like, I regretted it at first, but then, like, as it continued or whatever, like, I was like, fuck, I fucked this whole story by mistake or whatever, but, like, as it continued, I'm like, you know what, maybe it wasn't so bad, all things considered. Dickers has had his day, okay? He probably hates me right now, fair enough, but as far as I'm concerned, he's even with the house, all right? I want to once I watch you experience what I have, my grudge is over. I don't have a grudge anymore.
Do you see, these people will literally act like, oh my god, these people will act exactly like a bunch of mean girls. How is this not like the most like petty, vindictive valley girl thing? Not only does he sound like a valley girl, but he is a valley girl. Like, isn't this like valley girl shit where you're just like hoarding these like dirt behind people's backs in order to like just fucking leak them one day and like pull all of this like fucking shit off? Like, fuck me, dude. Like, what the fuck, bro? Like, it's so fucking fucked up. It's crazy. Like, it is funny. Like, I'm not gonna lie, it is funny, but it's like, but it's just like, I don't. Jesus Christ, what a horrible environment to be in. Oh my god, I'm so glad people fucking left this space. Jesus.
Hold. He's even with the house as far as I'm concerned. Others are not, and their day will be coming. Trust me.
What? Okay. Thank you, Aiden.
Their day is coming. Now, name names, but what's the fun in that? Now, there is also a very funny angle to this as well. Although I hate Perry, although I fucking despise Perry, I haven't been actively hating him as much as I used to. My hatred has gone on to other people more. More mental energy has been, because he's nothing now. So it's like there's nothing to even hate. But I had a conversation with Dickers 2 months ago. 2 months ago, we got in call, and I was attempting to convince him of Perry. And I said to Dickers, like, do you think you're immune from this? Do you actually think you're immune from this? When your day comes, and I said verbatim, and it is coming, Dickers, this guy will be one of the first that throws you to the sharks. It's corny as fuck, but I unironically said that.
Aiden, just transition already. You already have the personality for it, okay? What? Bro, I can't imagine having Aiden as a friend, bro. Oh my god. It must feel so fucking weird. It must feel so fucking weird to have Aiden as like a fucking friend. And he's just like fucking collecting dirt, backstabbing people, and like betraying people on a regular basis. Like, what the fuck, bro? What a fucking weird ass. Man, what kind of fucked up. Man, this is some ghetto ass shit for real, okay? Like,
He laughed. Right. Kathy, did you link me the... I can go find it. Okay, I'm not going to do that. Why is nobody... You guys link me so much. We actually have the opposite issue now. I was like, for my actual return stream, I was trying to figure out what I was going to... You did link it. Okay, I found it actually. So, speaking of people who have not been having a great time as of late, everybody knows I'm a big fan of Rabbi Dildo.
do I want to know? Or
Shmuley Botich is his name. He's known as America's Rabbi. He's written such acclaimed books as Kosher Sex, which tied into the, conveniently, shares the name of the dildo shop that his daughter operates, and he's a collaborative partner in with her. Shmuley was known, I think Oprah gave him a show where he essentially would like counsel like couples that were like going through like divorce or something. I think it was Oprah. Oprah gives shows to the worst people, man. It's like, I know Oprah has like a feel-good success story. Good for you, Oprah. But like she unironically gives like the worst.
also he follows Oprah as well. What? He follows Oprah as well?
Worst people shows, like fucking Dr. Phil, right? He's a horrible human being. But Rabbi Shmuley, has caused quite the controversy ever since I've been following him, and it has gotten to the point where I am unironically, and I'm gonna sound like a conspiracy theorist here, you're gonna think I'm a nut job, I think he's working with Mossad. I don't
Is Aiden okay, bro? I do you think he needs like a welfare check or bro?
know
What?
why exactly he's doing what he's doing, but I unironically
Is this like just a fucking random person on Oprah Winfrey's like fucking show? Is that just what I'm hearing? This like complete fucking rando?
believe this guy is working with Mossad. I'm not kidding you.
What?
I have my reasons. But
What?
he
Like,
took a
what?
trip to Iceland. And for those of you that don't know, why is Iceland now, why is Iceland such a place of interest as it pertains to certain individuals? Well, Iceland was going to be one of the first countries on Earth a long time ago to ban circumcision, which I'm in favor of banning for religious purposes. Routine infant male circumcision, right? That's a strong take of mine. But this is like a funny story. Iceland was actually going to do it. They were going to be one of the first. So who writes Iceland a letter? Jonathan Greenblatt, head of the ADL. And what does Jonathan say to Iceland or the government there? Dear officials of Iceland, I know you're looking to ban circumcision. Just so you know, this is a position that is also held by neo-Nazis. 25% of Iceland's economy is dependent on tourism, and I don't think anyone would want to visit a country whose positions are demonstrated to be aligned with that of neo-Nazis, which we're prepared to do.
Bro, dude, this is the most schizo Aiden stream I have actually ever seen, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Okay, good one. Thank you, Aiden. Okay, I'm now all caught up. Thank you, Aiden.